Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl MissErinYvette, and I want to do an Express by E in my car. I used to do these all the time in college just to kind of chat with you guys. And what's crazy is it's kind of the same vibe, the same mood. Today was a really bad day. And I was like, shit, I don't really have anyone to talk to, or anybody I want to talk to, I guess. I don't know. I'm struggling. Y'all know I'm in a new car, and I don't really have anywhere to hang my phone up, like put my phone so that, Sometimes I feel like I'm not heard. Ooh, it's a big ass fire ant in my car. And just for that, we're gonna get the fuck out. I'm so scared, it don't make no sense. That was a big ass fire ant too. Oh my God, I think I got him. I hope I got him. Anyway, so since college, I feel like my voice has gotten really minimized. I feel like I used to be able to speak and not second guess myself. And lately, the past couple of years, I don't know if you guys have been tuning into my Express by Ease or if you've noticed like me just not posting, but I started YouTube because I felt like I ain't had nobody to talk to. I started YouTube because I didn't want to be judged, and like I knew all my talents. I knew I loved acting. I loved modeling back then. When I first started YouTube, I was actually signed to a modeling agency, and I just didn't feel like in my small town, especially in my family, that I had anybody that I could talk to about my dreams, about my goals. And like I remember when I was younger, I used to ask my sister, like, do you really think I can sing? Like, not just because I'm your sister, like, like I've always had like another side of me that I wouldn't really just share to everybody that I knew. And so YouTube was the way that it was just easy to just like record myself. If I liked it, post it. If I didn't, who gave a fuck? But YouTube for me was just like an outlet. You know what I mean? And I always thought it was crazy as hell that I'm so kind of timid, and not really just timid, but I am selectively quiet, I guess, in public, in real life. But on the internet, I really just get to be myself. I get to say what I want. I never really censor myself on YouTube ever. But the past year, I feel like minimizing myself, adjusting myself, because in my mind, I'm telling myself I have to grow up. I have to mature. I'm 25 now. There are certain things that 25-year-olds do, and there are certain, ways that 25-year-olds act. And I've been telling myself this shit. And today I had a really bad day. Like today was hard because real shit, I cut my daddy off 3 months ago. I cut my daddy off because my dad doesn't know how to be my father without controlling my life. He doesn't know how to be a parent to an adult, and that's just the reality. My dad wasn't there a lot in my childhood, and I feel like this is one of those sad, sob-ass stories. My family will watch my social media and will call me if they see something they don't like. Take that down. You shouldn't say this. You shouldn't do this. And it's like ever since I got my job, my parents have been on my ass about every little thing. You need to be doing this with your money. You got paid today, so you need to be doing this. And as well as like my sister, and just expectations of everything. I feel like it's just been hard to listen to God, to listen to myself, to listen to what I really want, because I'm trying to please everybody else. And we talked about this before, and I know I can't please everybody. And to an extent, I feel like that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find myself. But it's hard to find yourself when people keep telling you you don't know who you are. So I've literally been sitting here all day thinking, bitch, why you acting like you don't know who you are? Like, if don't nobody know who Erin is, I should know, right? Like, I'm with me every day. I wash my ass. I feed me. I take myself to work. I push myself. I motivate myself. I wipe my tears. I pray. You get what I'm saying? Like, if nobody knows me, I know me. If nobody knows what I feel like when I hurt or when I cry, what makes me laugh, my favorite food, if nobody knows me, I know me. And I can't keep letting people who once knew me try to tell me who I am today, including my parents. I can't let people who think because they brought me in this world that they get to dictate my every move of my every life. And I don't even have to go into details about it, and I'm not, but I do feel the urge to say a lot of young girls who were raised in the church like I was. A lot of young girls who are raised by strict parents like I was. A lot of young girls who are literally just trying to get to that. They're in like a transitional phase, which is what I feel like I am after graduation. The only way I know how to find myself is by muting out all the voices and listening to me. And that means if I have to make a mistake to figure out what I like and what I don't like, that's okay. But the rest of my life is up to me. And I've been sitting here a little bit upset because it's one thing to talk about it, bro. It's one thing to talk about it, but it's another thing to really, like right now in this moment, I'm being honest. My mom is probably going to be mad because I grew up in a household where you don't talk about things that happen in the household. But I'm talking about it because I know that keeping my mouth closed to things that hurt me is what has led to a lot of my mental health issues. You have to talk about the things that bother you. You have to talk about the things that hurt you, even if it hurts somebody else. Because my problem with my mom specifically and my dad is that sometimes I care more about hurting them than how I will feel after I neglect my wants and my needs. And had I listened to myself and believed in myself and trusted myself, a lot of things wouldn't have occurred. But hurts me the most about my mom is that when I try to express and set my boundaries, she always turns herself into a victim. Nobody should ever make you apologize for expressing yourself. If you're constantly apologizing to someone after you've set a boundary, that's toxic. And even though I may not ever be able to say any of this to my mom, I'm going to have this video to remind myself. I'm going to have this video to remind everybody else. And more importantly, I got to stick to it. And that's one thing I am proud of when it comes to shit. I've been talking to my friends and everything. Although I'm upset and this has deeply hurt me, I'm learning from it. I acknowledge what happened and I'm moving on. And that's okay. I think that people sometimes are so focused on how you're perceived. Like today I made a post on Facebook and a lot of people came to me and were like, you don't typically post like this. Well, it's odd because this is the first time in a long time that I've actually felt like myself. So should I care more about you not liking my post or should I care about how I feel? Because I feel great. You know what I mean? And I think that that's just the type of energy that I'm at right now. Any and everything that makes me happy, that's what I'm going to do. Putting myself first, taking care of myself first, because at the end of the day, I can't take care of nobody unless I'm good. So I've been really second guessing myself. And like I told my parents a long time ago, when it comes to Christianity, my spirit man is literally at stake. Y'all, I love y'all, but y'all are not my God. You get what I'm saying? I can't listen to y'all and listen to God at the same time. Because what if God's telling me to go right and my parents, not knowing the whole situation, y'all are telling me to go left? And if I've been fasting and I've been praying and God has revealed things to me that he hasn't revealed to you, and you're saying because you're my parent that I have to listen to you, it doesn't always work out that way. And that's what I'm finding out literally the hard way. Is that sometimes you have to grow up and you got to lean on your own understanding. And you got to lean on what your parents taught you and take it into the world and go from there. And I'm getting to that place in my life where it's okay to make my sister mad. It's okay to make my mama mad. It's okay that my dad might be disappointed in me. It's okay. Because guess what? Y'all still my mom and dad. You're still my sister. That's not going to change. But I'm going to have peace. I'm going to set healthy boundaries. And I'm damn sure going to move on with my life. Okay? I'm done trying to hide in a box to make everybody else happy and I'm miserable. I'm done putting everybody's needs and everybody's want before mine. And I'm done letting people hurt me with their words and with their actions. When somebody gives you everything, when somebody goes to bat for you, do not make them feel like they shouldn't have. Don't say things like, I never asked you to do that, especially when you did. Don't make somebody regret giving you their last when they could have used it for themselves. And it's like I'm constantly being hurt, not just with my parents, with his other relatives, other friendships in the past you guys have heard about. I'm tired of giving my all to people and those same people hurting me and going on about their lives like it doesn't matter. I'm a very passionate person, especially when I love you. I'll do anything for you, like literally anything. And that's why a lot of my friendships kind of I let go of, because once a person shows me that you really could care less about my well-being, then that's how I move forward with you. Before I treat you like shit, I'll leave you alone. Well, guys, it's getting dark out here. I guess I've been out here too long. I'm about to go upstairs. I just wanted to chat with you guys about what I'm dealing with, because today has been a very eye-opening day. I was crying earlier. I was just really upset because I felt like I didn't know what to do, but I do. The truth is, sometimes you're going to make people mad, including your parents. Hell, even yourself sometimes. Sometimes I piss myself off. But you got to do what's best for you. And that don't mean it's always going to feel good. And that's what I'm starting to understand. Being an adult, you're going to learn the hard way. By trying to please everybody, you will always hurt yourself. And today's the day I decided I really just have to grow up.